Okay, guys, so this is the strategy that I want to understand. Anything that you are trading, despite trading boom and crash, step index, V75, no matter what, here is the first thing that you are supposed to do. Before you can go into the market, remember it's important to analyze the chart or the pattern, what is going on in this market. That is number one thing you are supposed to do. So basically, I'll deal with you focusing on the scalping strategy, scalping strategy. This strategy is very good if you are quick, you are busy, you just want to make swift money, you come out easily. So this is what you are going to do. Number one, first thing, make sure you know your support and your resistance. And to do that, you have to shift to the higher time frame like this, which is H4, and then zoom out. The reason why you are zooming out is because you want to have much space to see. So first of all, identify your support and your resistance by going to line chart like this, and then pick that and then bring it where you see many touches, like one. Let's start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. We also have this area like this. The previous support now is our resistance. So just put on top of the wick like this, on top of where the candlestick closes. That is what you're looking for. So in this case, we look for past nearby sections, near certain areas, like this area. We are looking for this area. Of course, here I've got more than 2 touches here. It's important to put it into consideration. Also, because you are dealing with the nearmost area, make sure you consider it like this. Okay, what you just see is what is important. Of course, you can also pick on an area like this, as long as it's visible. That is what we are looking for. This is a scalping strategy that I'm dropping here. But similarly, you can make use of it when you are trying to do it on other patterns. So after doing this, you are now going to identify your trend lines. So what you do, identify 2 peaks. We have 1, 2, 3 already. So since we are looking for those areas which are more visible, and like this, we already know that we have our trend line 1, 2, 3. So our major area of concern is 0.1, 2. So here you are supposed to enter your sell. So for you to enter your sell, number one, you have to look at 0.1, 2. If you have 0.1 and 2, then look for point number 3. For example, in this case, you have 0.1, 0.2. Then you sell at 0.3. 0.3 becomes your selling zone. Okay, so you put this into consideration, as this is 0.1, this is 0.2. Sorry, here it's not. This is 0.1, and this is 0.2. Then your entry is at 0.3. Okay, your entry is at 0.3. So since the market is in a downtrend, your main focus is on selling. Since the market is in the downtrend, your main focus is on selling. So once you are here, you are in H4, or you may be in H1. Take, for instance, you are in H1. Though I feel once I zoom out, the market will change the position. So this is what has happened after zooming out. So what I will do basically, I'll zoom them out again. Okay, so let's say you want to enter into this market. Number one thing you are going to look for, you wait for 0.1. And 0.1 in our case is this one, 0.1, 0.2, then 0.3. Here is where you enter from. So let's put this point as where we are going to enter from. That's where you are going to enter from. So let me just try to put it clearly so that you are able to see it nicely. I'm going to insert an object that will show us that point in the lower time frame. So this is our point of interest. Point of interest. This is our point of interest. So what you're going to do, go to the lower time frame. Once you see the market touching that area, now go to the lower time frame like M5 or M15. And what you are trying to see is if there is M formation at that area. You are trying to see if there is M formation at that area. So already we can see there is M formation in this area. This is the M. This is the M formation we are trying to see. Already you saw it. It's a clear M. So that becomes your confirmation. But confirmation number 2 should be that if you draw that area, you are waiting to see an entry trigger, entry trigger, entry trigger. An entry trigger here we have is the bearish engulfing pattern. Here we see already that there is a bearish engulfing pattern. This is what we are looking for us to execute our trade. Meaning that I'm going to enter my sell. Immediately I see the next candle turning red, which is this candle. This candle is the one I'm going to follow for me to execute my trade. So in the higher time frame, as I am here, I'm going to put my stop loss at this point, just above the wick. That's where I'm going to put my stop loss. So I'll show you my stop loss. I'll show it in this color. I'll put my stop loss in this color. That is my stop loss. Then here is my entry. I enter immediately. I see this candlestick form from here. This is my entry of a sell. I change the color for my sell to yellow. That is my sell. So let's now go to M5. To M5, we confirm where we entered from, because it's very important to now see. So have a look at how we entered this market. My entry is here. My stop loss is here. You see that no matter what, the market did not reverse to hit my take profit and my stop loss. So how do I confirm? Number one, go to M1. M1 also should give you a structure of a cell. Okay. You see? So this is the area. This is the area. In M1, you also must see that the market is selling. When you check this pattern, it's a sell. It's a sell. So how you move your stop loss is like this. How you move your stop loss is like this. See how you are going to be moving your stop loss. Your stop loss will be moving like this. Where you entered from, once you see that the market has gone down and it has reached a level like a rejection, like this here, where you see a major reversal, I'll definitely give you this topic on the Fibonacci so that you can basically understand it in details. So this is now where you move your stop loss from here. You bring it to this level. You bring it just above that level. Above that level. Just above that level. Then, once the market moves again, you move it again like that, going on and on and on until you are in profit. So this strategy works basically on everything. It works on boom and crash. It works on step index. It works on V75. It works on everything, on any moving chart. Thank you so much. I love you all.